Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. This is a different kind of video I will make, and I think certain videos that I make, I think they should have an impact more than others, and sometimes I'm very disappointed when I see that videos who really should not have that much of an impact have an impact, but videos that I think have a specific and deeper meaning don't do so well. It's understandable, but it's not pleasurable. I think that the cycle of civilization reached its peak, has reached its peak a while ago, and I think this is the best we can do. A generation is considered 30 years, and I'm older than 30, so I'm getting close to 2 generations. It is true that we don't really live up to the age of, let's say, 17, 18. We're just immature. We don't know anything about life, basically. We accumulate as much as we can. But then you experience life. You learn. You internalize. You change. You become what you want to become, or what they tell you need to become. If you read history and social science in general, you understand that societies are going up, have a maximum, and then they collapse, and then they start over maybe, or they just stay over there, and other societies raise, go up, improve, and then they collapse. And that's the cycle of civilization. And I think it has about 8 stages. And I think we reached the final stage of the Western civilization. And it is not a particular individual who should be blamed about or for that. It is just that that's the way we are as humans. I'm going to give you an example. These glasses could be used to read as good as they can. They do a job, a maximum job, beyond which that's it. You can use them to maybe stab someone in the eye, maybe to scratch your ear, and then your nose, put in your mouth, in your ass. Maybe, I don't know, do some other things with it. But it has a limit beyond which, or once it reached, that's it. We as humans create civilizations, societies, sometimes using ideals. And we try to push the ideals to an extreme. Ideals are ideals. Life works differently than ideals. But we try to do that. And we fight for it. Then we implement them to the best of our abilities, giving the human nature that we were endowed by your creator or whomever. Your God, if you want. Nature. Providence. Whatever you want to call it. And after a while, you know how it is. Weak people create certain kind of societies who create certain kind of individuals who again create certain kind of societies, and that's a cycle of weakness and strength. After a while, is the same cycle over and over. If you look in history, we haven't gone beyond one particular point. If you want, the Assyrians, if you want, the Egyptians, the Greeks, the Romans, the Western civilization now, it reached a certain peak in arts, philosophy, freedom, liberties. I'm not including democracy, as you can tell. And they collapsed. They had the same indulgent offspring who destroyed everything, like right now. And we can't help that. I'm a firm believer that this is our limit. Our limit, actually, I think it was in the 1970s in the Western world. Since then, I think we're going down into tyranny, self-destruction, indulgence, self-indulgence, and could be external factors, internal factors, could be religious factors, could be other trends or other influences. The reality is these glasses could not be used as airplanes. That's it. They are used for something at the best of their ability, and they will create a vision for someone's eyes at a certain level, and beyond which it will not be able to create. It is not disappointing. I mean, it is, because you live in a decadent, crumbling society, I think. And the American experiment, which is the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, that you don't find really, and it was very well implemented at first, with its flaws, obviously. It's been limited and limited and limited and butchered and butchered and butchered in such a way that we're going down. There's no way. There's no way anything will change here. It's like you already reached the critical mass. You jumped off the cliff, and there's no coming back. Enjoy the experience. That's all you can do. You can, in front of, was that Friedrich Nietzsche, who said, all you can do when the abyss looks at you is to look back at it and laugh. The same, we are in front of an abyss. You can't change this. I don't think we can. Therefore, what can you do? Enjoy the ride. Feel it. You're contemporary with a big change, big step in the current world civilization, and enjoy it. When revolutions occur, I'm not saying you should celebrate that, but if you can't change anything about it, enjoy it. Suck everything that you can out of it. Otherwise, what's life worth living? We create all kind of, as I said, ideals, pursuit of happiness. That is an ideal that is really just for a few, very tiny few. The reality is, stay safe, my friends. Live as safe as you can. I'm not saying you should be a coward. Protect your loved ones. Enjoy life with whatever it brings. Enjoy the moment. And after that, you die. We all die. Why? I don't know, but that's the way we are. So enjoy the moments, my friends, and what's going on the global stage right now, it's not an anomaly. It is just a same thing that happened in the past under different names, different times, different, but it's basically the same dynamics. This is the point 8, I think, of the cycle of civilizations. Enjoy. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.